Look up at the stars tonight, see that flash, that burning light. That's where heroes took their stand, with Earth's fate in their hands. 6 small ships against their might, prove that we know how to fight. But they're coming back with more, from the edges of our shore. Time to show them what we're for. Earth needs you now. Stand up, rise up. The line must be drawn. Step up, sign up. From orbit to ground, we won't back down. Your world needs you now. Mumbai burns beneath their rule. Moscow's next if we stay cool. But our ships are being born, ready for the coming storm. Need your hands, need your heart. Be the shield, take your part. They thought one ship was all we had, but wait until they see 100 monitors rising up, 1,000 crews set free. The fleet is calling. Are you ready? Humanity is rising. Are you ready? Your moment's here. Are you ready now? Earth needs you now. The fleet is calling. The line must be drawn. Your ships are waiting. From orbit to ground, we won't back down. Your world needs you now. When they ask where you were, when humanity took to the stars, when we fought for our future, will you be able to say, I was there? Join Earth's Defense Forces today, because tomorrow needs you now!
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Are you hyped? Because I felt that was pretty hype. I had a lot of fun with that, and I hope that you will forgive me for indulging in it at the start of the stream. How is everybody doing tonight? Thank you all for tuning in. Hey, Man of Iron, welcome on board. Hey, TRM. Hey, Gurgly. Hey, Hayden. Winter Wolf, nice to see you. Hey, Daily Reversed. Machiavelli, welcome back to the stream. Hey, Mishaps as well. I'm glad you're all here for that opening. I just thought that song was incredibly hype, and I couldn't not share it. I've got a couple more that I'm going to play at the end of the stream for people who want to hang around. Hey, Six Sock, thank you for telling me the song was Nito. Had a lot of fun with it. Okay, this game, what is it again? Oh, let's get some back-end music going. Terra Invicta, I think it's called, and we are we are in a situation for sure. Let me just get this playing in the background. Why is that not playing any music? There we go, we'll use that. Okay, slightly lower energy in general. No, we're going to be pumped. We've got an Earth to defend. Okay, so the current situation, and a lot of things are going on. Here is the big one. We're at war with the United States of America. For anyone who missed it, right at the end of the stream, the USA declared war on us. This nation is at war. The United States of America, Singapore war. They actually declared war on Singapore, but because Singapore is in alliance with us, we're now at war. Oh, T-Ram.
Thanks for the Prime subscription, Suijin 2 fan.
Thank you so much. Oh no, and Sujin 2 fan also. So what on earth is going on? First of all, TRM, thank you very much for the gifted subs, and then Sujin, thank you very much for subscribing. Wow, a lot just happened there. We got some new members now because of all of that. Thank you, TRM, and thank you, Sujin. Now we're going to get a whole ton of announcements. Welcome, Monkey Man. As I was saying, the United States of America is at war with us. So the first thing we need to do, welcome on board Aelolin, is we need to deal with this war. Other things that are going on. Welcome on board, Kyle Traver. We also need to deal with the war that is going on here in China/Kazakhstan. Welcome on board, Demonicus. So we currently have an alien administration attempt to take Kazakhstan, but we have an army in defense of this area right now with 2 more armies moving into support. We have our assault forces just recovering and recouing in China. We can push in through Myanmar again next time we get the chance. We also, of course, have our defense forces holding Beijing as well, because the aliens have attempted to backstab us there a couple of times. Let me just turn this music down a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit loud. That could just be my volume, though. And what else is going on? Well, we need to have a look at the state of things in orbit, but I think this will focus on Earth first. We also, I believe, need to defend... Yes, we need to defend the United States United Cross. So America is under control of the servants, but not fully. Basically, back in 2026 or 2027 in this playthrough, there was a political coup in America, and ever since that point, it has been split between 3, half controlled by the servants, with 2 slots by Humanity First and 1 by the Initiative, and it's been a pretty messy place. You can see that they're an anocracy. They've got pretty horrendous unity. Their inequality is high. They're still an advanced state. Their armies are only 5.2 robotics age, which we're not that far behind in China. We're actually ahead of them in China. We actually have... China has more advanced armies than America in this game because of all the work we've been doing. So we have a technological advantage just in our army state. So we need to make sure that, first of all, that we're defending the Republic of the Southern Cross. That's really important for us. So let's send... I think Yoma can do a defense mission for us. We'll send Yoma over, get them to defend Republic of the Southern Cross.
Safe for our people.
That's done. Now let me just check that everywhere else is defended, and it is. Okay. So other stuff that's going on. I've named the armies in Iran, which you took over last time. They've all been named, although I did have a bug with the replet when I used that. So one of them isn't named, but they've all been named. We've got the 3rd Polar Defense Army Cold Steel. We've got the 155th Marine Division Silent Strikers. We've got the 64th Infantry Division, which is the one that bugged out. And we've got the 10th Armored Division Decimation. In all your attempts as a coup in the US about 2025-ish, it's usually a knife fight between Service Protector and the Humanity First. Interesting that's happened in other games. One of our goals here in this stream is we either want to take Afghanistan or we want to take Pakistan so that we can connect the land corridor. We could also try and invade these 2 provinces and create a land corridor from the Caliphate through to China so that we can link up all of our forces. And we'll actually have control of a significant amount of the world's land masses when we do that. We also need to hold back the aliens. Now, they don't have a huge amount of armies left. They had something like 34 armies. They're down to 7. And we currently have in China 10, and we're building more armies all the time. And that doesn't include the others that we have. The US is split between 2 wildly different groups. Isn't that the usual state of affairs? Yes, one of them is pro-alien, and one of them is pro-killing the aliens. So it is pretty much close. Can you break with the US control points without taking the point to allow one of the more friendly factions to hold it? Hayden, that's not a terrible idea. That is not a terrible idea at all. We could try hitting up the initiative control point. No, we would have to hit the control point controlled by the servants. I think that would be pretty hard. I'm not going to actually do it right now, but just as an investigation, if I wanted to crack down this control point, I've got a 0% chance. If I've poured all of my influence into it, I've got a 1% chance. So it's not that high. Okay, we may have actually run out of armies in the naming list, which would be amazing if we have, to finally get through something. Right. I want to take this stream at a reasonable pace, but I rushed through the last one because I was tired, and I think we made a few mistakes. We need to now discuss Earth orbit. So Earth orbit, actually, let me finish doing missions on Earth. Hard Python doesn't have any aliens to deal with. We've got Human and Groucho Marx doing their permanent advisory missions. Jebediah was doing advisory missions. No one is advising in Japan right now. So for now, I'm going to get him to advise in Japan.
Offering counsel.
Blonde needs to work on public opinion in the place that likes us the least, which is currently Singapore. No, wait, hang on. Currently China. Our public opinion in China is crashing. So we need to work on public opinion in China because we're actually got a big push towards the academy here. Oh, the cat just came in and opened the door. Yeah, you probably need to up and rest your public opinion. Yeah, we will have to work quite hard in America. We'll get there when we get there. For now, let's just get things settled.
We must persuade the people.
And then Hard Python was clearing out alien activity. I want to just do a scan in like deepest, darkest alien land just to see if there's anything going on over here.
Eyes up.
Okay. Southern Cross isn't defended. Crash test, I know, and we've sent Yomamor to deal with it, but thank you for checking that out. Also, you missed the opening song, which I think you would quite like, so we'll make sure you check it out when you get a chance. Okay, that's Earth dealt with. Also, we'll check for upgrades. Nothing needed for Hard Python. Actually, has Hard Python the one with the Quick Learner? Yes. So Hard Python actually does have an upgrade available. His admin is at 25. His security is at 17. I'm going to keep pushing his security for now. That's his job. Human has an upgrade available. Her admin is at 25. We'll push her persuasion up, get that to 25. Oh, you did hear it. Awesome. I didn't see you comment on it, so I wasn't sure if you thought it was the worst thing you'd ever heard or not. Jebediah is in a really good position. He's probably one of our best people. Let's get him up to security 18. Name's Blonde doesn't have an upgrade. Yomamor does. 25 espionage, 25 admin. Let's get her security up as well. I'm really worried about people getting sniped and stuff, so getting people's security up would be great. And that's everybody checked out. Groucho doesn't have a level up for us. Okay. So I'm going to confirm those assignments, and let's move up into Earth orbit. So Earth orbit is pretty stacked right now, and there are a few alien fleets in orbit. Sounds like it's commissioned with the whole 100 monitors thing. Yeah, there might be a few other tracks like that at the end of the stream. We will see what happens. Okay, let's have a look at ships. It would be nice if I could actually just have a look at what ships were in orbit of Earth, but I don't think there's an option to do that. I'd have to go by fleet, and then go by... Oh no, if I go by all factions, and then go by Earth. Okay, so these are the fleets that are in orbit of Earth right now, which is in like a whole other... What are you doing, cat? The cat is getting into the dog's bed. The dog is asleep in the other room, so she is now curling up in the dog's massive bed. So what have you missed development-wise? Not much, Winterwolf, honestly. We fought off an alien carrier last stream. That was the main thing. There's another one arriving very soon. In fact, that's the next thing we should actually check. So if we go to aliens and we go to all locations, when is this one? So the next carrier is arriving on the 13th of October. We have to be ready for that when it arrives. And that is, yeah, that is an army carrier. That's an assault carrier. But if we have a look at all factions and we have a look at Earth, I guess you have time to check the loyalty for counselors. I got them all to max loyalty a while ago, Man of Iron. I haven't checked them since because I don't actually have anyone available to do it, but I should probably do another checking soon. But they are all at max loyalty, or they were like 1 or 2 points off it. Okay, so we have a bunch of fleets coming in, arriving in the... Oh, hi, the puppy is now here. Are you okay? She's being weird about the cat. I'm just going to make sure she settles okay. Yeah, she's getting into her bed. Okay, so we've got these two arriving. Now, we may be in a situation where they're coming to attack us, because we are definitely in the aliens' eyes right now. There's the assault carrier there. The servants have fleets coming from Mars, which I didn't catch. They're arriving here. They're probably going to attack us as well. All of these fleets are coming. They're all arriving in July, so we could have a very busy month. So I think we need to not do any attacks this month in Earth orbit, and what we need to do is make sure that Heaven's Progenitors, which is our fleet, is fully stocked and fully armed, which it looks like they are, which is excellent. So that's the Earth situation. Let's zoom out a little bit. There's quite a lot I want to check on at the start of the stream. I want to just take stock just now, because we've got a lot going on. So that's the Earth situation. We do also have... where's our shipyard? Is it further out than I thought? No, I'm not sure where our shipyard is. Let me just check on that. Where is it? It's not Space Hotel Trivago 2.0. Union... Daedalus Shipyard. Okay, Daedalus Shipyard is here. This is our main shipyard. We currently have ships under construction here. We've got 3 of our next generation Hwacha is in work here. Yeah, we definitely have Servant Acro Machiavelli because I wiped out their fleet and their shipyard in Earth orbit a little while ago. So that I've got a feeling they're going to come and attack us. Zooming out, let's have a quick look at Mars. So Mars, I haven't really paid a lot of attention to Mars recently. We do have Martian space superiority at the moment. In terms of fleets, if we have a quick look, Mars. So there are 2 alien fleets on the way to Mars, which I'm not particularly happy about. There is also, we have 2 fleets here, but they're pretty weak. We do have more ships on the way. So the boats here is just 40mm ships. Grey Wolfpack is actually a marine carrier. The Academy have a fleet, and the Initiative have a fleet on the way. That fleet will probably attack us. Remers, the Railgun ships are in the fleet at the moment. Everything is in one fleet at the moment, Hayden. I don't have them bombarding. So I think all we need to really do on Mars is just keep an eye and make sure that we are building stuff. So if I just check Daedalus Station, not Daedalus, what is our shipyard on Mars. I think it's Photosphere. Yeah, Mars. Photosphere is our shipyard here. It can only construct one ship at a time, which is putting it behind a little bit. But it is currently constructing a Hwacha for us. So, oh, it's not actually producing anything. Do I have another shipyard here? These are all mines. No, we maybe need to build a shipyard in Mars orbit then. Because I'm a bit worried about our current state. I should definitely lay down a ship here right now. So let's construct a ship. We'll get a Hwacha Block 3, and we'll put it in Daedalus Crucible. That's low Earth orbit. Or the Fun Zone. These are all... Yeah, Photosphere Station is our only space station. We should update Photosphere with Tier 2 power. We should also do that. Let's quickly update Photosphere. Fission up reactor upgrade. I can just right click on these, can't I? It also doesn't have a LDA upgrade. And we technically should probably have 2 LDAs on here as well. So let's actually get a second LDA on here. Now we're currently under on power, but I have more fission reactors to upgrade. That puts us out. We'll also upgrade the nanofac. And I think there's another fission reactor I can upgrade. Yeah. Okay, so that's that upgrading. It's going to take a little bit of time to upgrade. We probably need to have a look at the other Mars stations as well, because they're probably out of date too. No, this one is sorted. It just needs a layer defense array upgrade. I would really like to get 2 LDAs on these stations now that we're just in the situation that we're in. Let me see. We're producing 210. Okay, that's kind of balanced on power. Let me just check there's no other upgrades. You probably need an LDA upgrade, a nanofac upgrade. Okay. And are you okay on power if I do that? No, you're not. So that's a problem. We're going to have to get rid of one of these energy research stations if I do this, which is just really annoying. What if I replace this nanofac with another LDA? Same problem, right? Yeah. We're just going to have to replace one of the energy labs, unfortunately. And then Kiva 2. The replacement for Kiva is fully upgraded with 1 LDA. So the Mars stations only have 1 LDA, which is a problem. I don't think any of our Mars even have... we maybe off stream, I need to upgrade all of our bases as well, because I don't think... We've got a few shipyards, but I don't want to build on them. Okay. Let's have a quick look at Mercury. That's our next place to have a quick check on. Whoops, that's a bit too fast. My mouse has one of those things I can click to change the speed. So the Mercury situation... So, in Mercury orbit right now, we have the power. I'm going to let the Resistance and the Academy build here. We need to take out Anchor Station. It currently doesn't have anything. So let's send over our Marine Fleet, which I should give a name. Which one is this? This is the Proportional Response, which is the Hwacha. So Echo 42 is also a Hwacha. Wait, what's going on? Why do I have so many... Oh, okay, I must have just built these... I must have just built these at the end of the stream. So Beef Stroganoff Fleet is the crash test. So let's move them over to Anchor Station to capture it. Flying Circus is our Discount Dreadnought. And Pandora Gatekeeper is the City Builder. So let's merge you. Where are you? Beef Stroganoff is docked at Only Bears. Echo... Beef Stroganoff might not have enough... No, I don't know what... I'm not sure why... Oh, they're already transferring, that's why. Because this is the crash test fleet. I'm an idiot. It's this ship here that I want to merge with the Echo fleets. So that we have a Mercury Defense fleet. Okay, we now have a Mercury Defense fleet. Apologies for the lateness, as unavoidable to change into casual. Oh, Craig, you missed the opening music track. There'll be a chance to listen to it again at the end of the stream. So that's the Mercury situation. Do you have a chance to build like a laser weapon style ship? So that's the next thing we're going to have a look at, Winterwolf. We're almost at the stage where Arc Lasers is going to complete its research. That'll be completed in October this year. And once we've got Arc Lasers, we may start looking into actually getting ourselves laser-based vessels. Advanced Missile Warfare Doctrine is also just about to complete. So we're going to build our new ships based on Advanced Missile Warfare Doctrine as well. We have actually lost these researches. We'll make an attempt to take this one back when it completes. And then everything else is going on as is. Is there anything else we need to check before we unpause the game? I think... Okay, we've already heard that track tonight. I'm just going to skip it. I think the main thing we need to do... early lasers are bad. Later lasers are better, Machiavelli. And who's asking about nanofacts? Nanofacts are an okay way to make money. Oh, that was one thing I wanted to ask about Mercury. We have a station that we just captured here, and I've got no way of giving it away to people. So, let's have a look. Stations in Mercury orbit. So we have Thistle Station, and we have Only Bears. So Thistle Station is the station we captured last time. Thistle Station, did I name this? I don't think I did. Let's give this a name. I might need to reboot the replit. Give me 2 seconds. LD Automate install a new weapon system. Yes, they do. Or at least only just repeating fighting human ships, yeah. They do install new upgrades as soon as you upgrade them, which is very, very useful. So I need a name for a station. This is Defense Station Cobalt. Not the best name, but we'll take it. Not that it's a bad name, just for what this is going to be. So, do we make this a mission? I'm going to... Oh, I forgot to peace out with the USA, Hayden. I completely forgot. Damn it. I even talked about it. I've already submitted the turn. We're going to have to wait till next turn. I've already done too much, so I don't want to go back on it. The question I want to ask everybody is, do we turn this into a mission control station? Because we have access to... Where is it? Is it? It's not the admin node. No. Do I only have the tier 1 version? Doesn't even look like I've got the tier 1 version. Okay, well then that question is moot right now because I don't have the module that lets me... I can put Skunkworks on here. Let's just leave it for the moment. I want to turn this into a mission control station when we're ready. But we're going to have to wait for that. Alright, let's unpause the game and see how badly this war with America goes. Okay, Beef Stroganoff has arrived at Angkor Station. So we're going to assault the Hab. It's going to take them 4 days to do that. So Marines are heading in. Oh, I need to unpause the game. China has deployed a new army, which is excellent. Doesn't look like I've got Ops Center. No, I'm going to have to get it researched when I get a chance. Mission Control Space is a double-edged sword. It really is. I think I've got access to the one that lets us build more stuff in space before the aliens get angry with us. We may do that first. I'm actually going to zoom in so we can keep an eye on things. 54. Okay, so we now have more defenders in Kazakhstan. So we now have 3 armies fighting off the 1 army the aliens have here. We should be able to defend Kazakhstan with no problems.
Lending my expertise.
Offering assistance.
There's also a South
Securing our
Korean
interests.
army inserting
Offering
into
assistance.
Myanmar at the
Initiating
moment.
surveillance.
Okay, there's an alien fleet has arrived in low Earth orbit. I'm just going to slow down time a little bit because I want to know what this fleet is doing. This is a pretty scary looking fleet. We need to keep an eye out for what they're doing. Adtona? I'm not sure what you mean, Man of Iron. Anchor Station captured by Project Exodus. Excellent. Let me just quickly upgrade this place. I'm sure where we are now, but looking at your research in your... yeah. Jack, don't worry. I've already played a campaign of this game where we were miles ahead, and I was bored out of my mind. I'm having so much more fun with this campaign, even though we are miles behind. You have no idea. We have fought off alien dreadnoughts, alien carriers with 40mm, and it is the best time I've ever had. Oh, they're talking about this region here, Astana, Men of Iron. It's former Kazakhstan. So yes, I know I'm massively on the back foot, but I am having the time of my life being on the back foot. Would emerging Russia with the EU through Great Europe ruin Europe's stats? When I did it in my first campaign, Gurgly, what I did was I worked really hard to upgrade each nation before I merged them, and that's probably the best way to do it. Okay, any sign of what these aliens are doing? Maybe we anchor into an energy science lab. That's not a bad option either. We could do... What is our lowest research income? 46 for materials, 46 for military. You know what? Military is actually what to make it into because we need military science right now. Well, where's Angkor Station? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fighting over Astana. I've got 3 armies defending it right now. Let's turn this into a military science station. A challenge is fun as long as you don't get completely wrecked all the time. Correct, Libra Rest. It's nice feeling having... Yeah, this game has been written off by a lot of people, and I'm pretty happy to keep going with it as long as I can. I'm going to wait for this platform core to upgrade to level 2. And then we'll start upgrading this into a station. That's us annoying the servants more, by the way, so they're even more likely to attack us when they come into Earth orbit. But yeah, I get that this is not looking good, but if you want to see me try and pull it out of the fire, that's what we're here for. Sometimes it's too easy, you know. We've seen
no matter what we
okay.
do, no matter what we say,
this is a really big
no matter
research.
How many appear to listen to us? Mutual obliteration remains humanity's only endgame.
So we now
Commissioner Kiran Banerjee,
thanks, Mr.
letter of
Protectorate.
Resignation to the United Nations.
So we now have Advanced Missile Warfare Doctrine. That gives us nuclear-powered explosive warhead torpedoes and hypergolic-fueled nuclear torpedoes guaranteed. There's also all these other missile systems that we can get our hands on if we're lucky. So we're going to have to go for it. It looks like the servants picked up high-temperature superconductors as the new direction for global research. So we've now got the high-powered nuclear torpedoes. Exactly. The first game was a complete whitewash. We absolutely dominated that game, and I got bored. So I would like to take this over. We have plus 6% to material science. They have plus 40. So we should be okay. We're going to see. We've already contributed 25. They've contributed 29. So I think we're going to have to go in like this to take control of the research. Are nuclear missiles worth it? Nuclear missiles are interesting, and they've been buffed. It might be worth having like a ship with nuclear missiles, maybe. I'm not sure, honestly, if they're worth using or not. We kind of have to maybe leave it to chat to decide if we're going to go with nukes. I've never used them in the game before.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Let's close this. So the aliens that came into orbit aren't doing anything. They aren't attacking us, which is something. European Union control has declared war on Laos. Good for them. Alien army moving towards Astana. So the aliens are pushing everything they've got into Astana. We've got 3 armies here right now. They'll have 3 armies. I'm going to move one of our the 58th Field Army up just to bolster our defenses, just to make sure we're good. We out-tech the aliens on Earth, and we outnumber them, so we should be fine. Is the percentage on the faction icon how much they've contributed? I thought that was... It could be. I might be misreading it. Okay. We're now able to undertake the hypergolic fueled nuclear torpedoes project, which gets us the Cerberus nuclear torpedo bay. So the Cerberus nuclear torpedoes and the other ones, we've now got access to research. So we now have space nukes, or we have the potential to get space nukes. Philippines had a typhoon, that's really sad. Something just arrived in Earth orbit, we didn't see what it was. Okay, that's an alien fleet that's arrived in Mars orbit. So again, we just need to watch what they're doing. And an alien fleet has launched for Solar... Okay. So that fleet has launched for Solar Kiss Station. They're going to arrive on the 15th of July, which is today. We may lose the station here. So we have in Mars orbit the boats. Now, if I sortie them to Solar Kiss Station, they are going to arrive in 3.4 hours. That's the fastest I can get them there. So we are going to send them over. It's all good, Jack. Like, I'm having fun playing it my way, and there's like definitely a market out there for playing it perfectly. But I like to mess around and make my mistakes and do what I can to kind of pull myself out of them. But I might check it out. You know, if I get some time over the holidays or something, it might be really interesting. No, but it feels totally different. Unknown technology. Well, known now. Okay. Maybe it's not the best time to upgrade Mars defense modules. We should get there in time. So we've got a black spot. I mean, we've got a black spot and a discount dreadnought. What are we worried about? What we don't currently have here are any missile ships. Grey Wolf Pack is just a crash test frigate. I don't think it has any weapons. No, it's just full of Marines. So let's see what happens. All we can do is watch and wait. They got to Solar Kiss Station first, and they've destroyed Solar Kiss Station. So we lost Solar Kiss Station. Let me quickly make a copy of it, so we can rebuild it. I should have copied it beforehand, actually. Am I too late? Rancor, Only Bears, Kiva, Evanescence, Cigarette Footage. I must have been too slow to copy Solar Kiss. Damn, I can't remember what Solar Kiss was. We'll be able to tell pretty quickly. Solar Kiss, maybe Material Science? I'm not sure. We lost that station. They just got there before us. We've arrived. I want to... Okay, now they're... Okay, they're actually coming at us, so there's nothing I can do about that. Okay, we've managed to unlock the nuclear-powered penetrator warhead torpedoes project, which gets us the Ares torpedo bay and the Poseidon torpedo bay. These are penetrator nuclear warheads, which I think are extremely powerful. And now we have combat. So it's us against the Shimmering Tide. Let's accept, and we will start this battle. So this is a pretty advanced alien warship, and all we have here is 40 mic. So we're going to come in at max speed. We're going to come in really tight. I don't think I can actually get any tighter than this. We're going to come in at max speed, and fingers crossed that I can manage to get in to do some damage. I think this fleet might be in trouble. We may actually, Mars might actually be in a lot of trouble because I didn't have that the advanced ships under construction there. But let's see how we go. Anything else? Oh yeah, I want to set this as our primary combatant. Make sure we're on balanced posture. And I want to bring everybody in kind of close and also accelerate as hard as possible. And you just need to pull out a little bit. You can tell which ship has the better engine. This is all really old tech, these ships, so we'll see how they manage to do. They're going to absolutely boost towards this guy, and we'll see how it goes. Let's engage. I just want to make sure that we are burning. If I say we see enough to... this is all 40mm, so we'll see how 40mm go. They could indeed be a derivative of the Casaba howitzer. Wow, look at the speed on this ship. This is very advanced alien tech. This is way ahead of anything we've seen before. We're going to have to try and pull hard to the left here. Like this. This ship can make the turn. I don't think the other ships can. I know we'll fly past the kite, but I've got to get into range or we're not going to do anything. Well, we might be in a lot of trouble here. Like, seriously, massive amount of trouble. Seawolf is going down. What drive do I have on the left ship? I don't think I can tell here. There's some. I can hover over something. I don't think I can tell. I can hover over them to get some details about them, but I'm not sure if I can hover over us to check what they've got on here. Okay, let's. This alien ship is like a ninja. Look at that, it's just diving straight down. Oh, what's the controls again for going down? Was it... yeah, I need to do this. Hover over the name. There we go. This thing has... It doesn't actually tell us... It doesn't tell us what engine it has. This thing has... it's the 256cm violet laser cannon. It seems to be causing us the problem. Yeah, these guys can't maneuver anywhere near as much as the Seawolf, which is a shame that it's the first one being taken out. I've got a feeling this fleet's going to be completely wiped out. Yeah, these ships weren't designed to fight plasma. You can tell that very quickly. We are opening fire, so we'll see if anything does happen. Okay, how are we looking? Okay, we could actually turn this around, bring you up here, and then start accelerating this way. And then bring you up here. And that's going to pass through where you were. So we need to bring you up and then round this way if we can. And maybe actually if I do this. Yeah, this is a better course. Try and correct for that. These two aren't actually doing too badly. Oh, I've actually lost control of this ship. So we only have 2 active ships right now. It is probably too strong. We're not hitting it with the... damn. There goes the Seawolf. Black spot's about to go down. We are actually hitting it now, but there's no way the 40mm is going to get through. The aliens have successfully countered 40mm technology. Yeah, 40mm technology's day is done, everybody, and we're going to probably lose all of our stations in Mars orbit right now. Earth is pretty safe because we have the technology to take this type of ship out there, but we don't have it in Mars orbit, and we are unfortunately upgrading all of our defense arrays, so there's nothing there. To leave reversed, yeah, it is time to eat those words. It is over, my friend. The 40mm supremacy is dead. Firm asceticism is the only ship left. I don't even think I can withdraw it. We can try. I don't even know if I do have control of it. Let's just try and accelerate out of here. That went pretty bad. Yeah. Inadequate armor and engines. Yeah. Well, look, we have the drive technology. I was waiting for the missile technology. So we now need to get our next generation of ships designed and built as soon as possible. We need to have an emergency ship production meeting. Come on, Thermosetatism. You can get out of here. I believe in you. The loss of Mars will be devastating. It will be pretty bad, yeah. Especially because I didn't build LDAs on my mines. The only thing is this ship might not be able to take out stations with an LDA on its own. Okay, we managed to pull that ship out. We lost 2 ships, victory for the aliens, and we lost an officer. I want to quickly check something on Mars. That's the wrong button for Mars. Let's jump over to Mars. I want to have a look at Mars bases. Do we actually have LDAs on these bases? Okay, we've got an LDA. I did build LDAs on these bases. Yeah, I can see an LDA there. Okay, all of our Mars bases do have LDAs. So they can support themselves from the ground. That's something. Now, in terms of ships, we can build a new generation of ships. We do have access to the Pegasus drive and the burner drive. So the burner drive has 108,000 newtons of thrust. The Pegasus drive has 7 million newtons of thrust. A combat velocity of 14 times, an exhaust velocity of 16 kps. This has combat thrust of 24 times and an exhaust velocity of 69 kps. So if I remember correctly, and I've probably got it the wrong way around, the burner drive is the better combat drive, the Pegasus drive is the better cross-system drive. The problem that we have at the moment is our weapons are not up to date. We only have 40mm in the gun strategy, we only have tier 1 missiles, we only really have tier 1 mag weapons, and we have very, very bad lasers. So we can design a new ship now, or we can dump one of these researches. For instance, we can dump ferrocite resistance, and we can get ourselves looking down the barrel of either nuclear-powered penetrator warhead torpedoes, nuclear-powered explosive warhead torpedoes, or hypergolic. Look at the combat newtons every time I get it wrong. Or hypergolic nuclear torpedoes. Burning easy to traverse between planets, because it's better for planet defenses. Thank you, Gurgly. Thank you, everybody, for correcting me because I get it wrong every time. So, things to pay attention to. The hypergolic fueled nuclear torpedoes have a targeting range of 1,000 kilometers and an acceleration of 7.5 Gs. The nuclear-powered explosive warhead torpedoes have a range of 1,000 and a delta V of 12.8 with an acceleration of 4.9. And the nuclear-powered penetrators have a delta V of 9, an acceleration of 4.9 and a range. So they all have a range of 1,000. The big deal really is the acceleration. The hypergolic have the highest acceleration at 7.5. No, that's wrong. Yeah, but the explosive warhead have the better delta V. So I think we potentially want to go with the hypergolic, which I'm struggling to say over and over again. Nuclear-powered penetrator is Poseidon torpedo. The nuclear-powered Cerberus, Athena, this one here. No, that's the Ares. I don't have access to the Poseidon. Nuclear-powered penetrator. Yeah, this gives me the Ares. And the Poseidon. Okay, I can scroll down to the Poseidon. Right. So we want to get Poseidons. Pegasus perfect defense together with Python missiles. Cool. Let's have a look at this. This has less damage, but it is a penetrator. Acceleration 4.9. Take the high DPS. Those are their nuclear engines and conventional warheads. Yes, this is an actual penetrator torpedo powered by nuclear thermal rocket. Penetrator torpedo that maximizes delta V in exchange for a smaller warhead. I'm not caring. I think I'm quite happy with smaller warheads. This maximized delta V for me, 18.5 kps. I've got a feeling that we want to go for the Poseidons. The others are nuclear powered torpedo with an explosive warhead. Hypergolic fuel torpedo with a 300 kiloton thermonuclear warhead. So this is the one that is actually just a nuke. This is the actual nuke. It does 1 gazillion 129 trillion 950 million megajoules of energy, or 56,497,500 damage, compared to the penetrator, which does 855. But I think this is the one we want to go for. So I'm going to select nuclear power penetrator torpedoes. That's going to finish on the 13th of November. We're going to take research out of arc lasers. We're going to dump this down to 2. That'll get it finished on the 22nd of October. 11th of October. The idea, Machiavelli, is we have so many nukes that they can't shoot them all down. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Indeed, Man of Iron, it is a spicy rock. I did try to use gazillion as an actual number, yes. I couldn't remember what was over a million. It's a trillion, isn't it? I should have used a trillion rather than a gazillion. Look, I've been reading too much Calvin and Hobbes. We're gonna try and rush nuclear powered penetrator warhead torpedoes and see if we can last the months of time that we need for that to get there. Fingers crossed we still have Mars to deal with at the end of that. Okay, back to Earth. Remember that we are also at war with the United States of America, and I forgot to end that. High Fleet moment. The boats returns to operations. Okay, the boats needs a mission. Okay, they don't have any. They've got no Delta V left, so the boats is dead. I'm just going to abandon that ship. Okay, they're abandoning. We'll flood the void with nukes. Exactly, TRM. We don't need to worry about leaving Thistles behind on Earth because we're leaving it. Okay. We have a new army, which we don't have a name for, so that army is just existing. First things first, we need to talk to... I think China is leading this war. Let's have a quick look. If I go into Intel and I go to Global... So the European Union Singapore word, the alliance leader is China. So I need to send someone to do a... We'll send names Blonde.
Reporting in.
No, we're going to send... Hard Python needs to deal with the aliens we found in Novibirsk last turn. Let's get it up to an 80% success rate.
We're going in.
Yoma Mo
Ready.
is going to go and do
Ready to
a set national policy in China to end
Heading
that
to the
war
capital.
with the United States.
I'm here.
Kerman will spend another turn advising Japan.
Lending my expertise.
Just confirm. Okay,
Acknowledged.
China needs to be defended. Blonde is going to defend China.
Securing our interests.
Tanith first and only for the army. Okay, you got there first. I'll take suggestions from the stream tonight. So where is that army? 52nd Mechanical Cavalry Brigade. I think it was the 55th something. Polar Defense Army. 60th. No. This is the group army here. So this is the Tanith first and only. To the first Tanith. And then their name is First and Only. Because I know what that is a reference to. Gaunt's Ghosts. Okay, I think we're okay. I'm going to just definitely confirm there's no other states that are unprotected. It's just China. So we're going to confirm assignments. And that should be the end of the war with America before all their troops land and just murder us to death. Let's unpause. First and Tanith only have landed on Almaty. They'll deal with the defense. There's another alien army moving into that area. The Space Forces of the Initiative defeated Humanity First. Humanity First are getting clowned on by all of the other human factions, and I'm really frustrated about it. Okay, that's our other defensive army. Alien Fleet Victor 58 is launched a territory targeting Photosphere Station. Photosphere Station is our shipyard in this system's orbit, and I believe, if I just quickly, hang on, let me click on all this. I think Photosphere's LDA is currently under construction. Yeah, the LDA will not be available until the 24th of August. Razorback, we are about to lose all of our shipyards, all of our stations in Mars orbit. All of them are going to disappear in a couple of seconds. That's what's happening. But Apache 0.43 is out on the experimental branch. That's the one that adds the flights. It's okay, perhaps I've already dealt with it. I just wasn't drawing any attention to it. So we're going to lose. There's nothing I can do. We are going to lose this station. It is dead. There's just nothing I can do about it. Really, the new UI looks good. So Mars isn't a big problem. Let's actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of Photosphere Station so that I can rebuild it. Save hab template. So I can rebuild it once the aliens have destroyed it. Well, the plus side is a lower alien hate. Yeah, we'll probably not have to worry about being attacked in Earth orbit or Mercury orbit after this, which is something. Photosphere Station, and we have no attack power So, can I not just auto-resolve this? I have no attack power. We're gonna have to sit here. I'll auto-resolve it. There's nothing we can do. Our ships had nothing. All of those Marines died.
Offering counsel.
Offering support.
Alien forces destroyed Footage Station. Cool. And, yeah, they won that battle. I'm not gonna rebuild it until we know the aliens don't hate us anymore.
Making things safe for our people.
Lending my expertise.
Another alien ship just arrived. Okay, we can now research the Python nuclear missile bay and the Hades nuclear torpedo bay. I think we're pretty much committed to what we're researching, so we'll come and have a look at these later. Kiva 2 is under attack, so the aliens still have hate for us. What I will do is I'll make a copy of Kiva 2. That's a life sciences station, which is going to hurt our research. We're getting Pearl Harbored bad. This is a very advanced alien ship that's just running around Mars, killing all of our stuff. It's only going to set us back by a few months in the end. Except auto-resolve. We actually know Kiva 2 has LDA. Let's just see if the LDA can do anything against one ship. It probably can't. It won't unfortunately have any torpedoes. You're wrong. Yes, the answer is indeed always more war crimes. For once your name and post are not... so that's really nice with the sunshine. Are not what's the word? Like in opposition of each other. So here's the LDA here. It still only has pretty much tier 1 weapons on it. It depends if the aliens are stupid enough to get close enough, which they tend to be, because their weapon. This is where it comes down: is how good is their point defense. Okay, they have 2 lasers for point defense, so unless they get into laser range, there's not really much we can do. This is at max speed, by the way. They are continuing to close, however. They will eventually get into laser range. And if we get lucky and destroy one of their point defense lasers, then something may happen. Yeah, of course you can, Machiavelli. It's a big part of the game. I guess you haven't gotten there yet. We have actually done a little bit of damage to it. One of the shots must have gone through. Oh no, our laser's now firing. So our green laser's now firing on their ship. It's all about how long this layer defense array can last. Probably not very long. This thing looks like it's got a lot of armor. We can't actually see how much... Oh, there we go. It's got 31 frontal armor and 5 side, which is a lot. Yeah, we need 2 defense arrays, which all of our Earth stations have, but we don't have time for our Mars stations to upgrade to have them. I could probably go through all of our Mars bases, though, and upgrade them to have 2 LDAs. We can see that its point defense is shooting down the railgun shots. So the only thing that's hitting it is the green laser, which is just not doing enough damage. Morning, Murez. How's it going? You're watching the fall of Mars right now. They've stopped firing their plasma, I think. No, they're still firing the plasma. It's just so close. Is that the red laser firing as well? No, that's their red laser firing. Yeah, their frontal armor is incredibly thick. Like, incredibly thick. I don't think our laser can penetrate it. If we could destroy one of their lasers with our laser, we would have a chance. No, there's no bonking. Sadly. The LDA is actually taking a lot of damage. He's going to leave our laser range soon, unfortunately. No, it's still firing all of its weapons. It still has all 3 weapons. I'm offering a surrender, TRM. In the interest of science, we're going to quickly add LDAs to all of our Mars bases, just in case. Okay, I think it's going to be leaving green laser range pretty soon. Oh, you're right, the purple laser isn't firing anymore, Man of Iron. You are correct, and I'm wrong. Thank you for pointing that out. The red laser is enough. No, there's a green laser. Oh, no, it's our green laser. What am I talking about? Okay, it's out of laser range now. So unless they want to come back, they can just bombard us with plasma. Oh, that was T-Ram Miraz, yeah. T-Ram got a bunch of gifted YouTube memberships. Thank you again, T-Ram. Now they're out of... Oh no, wait, they're coming back. They're coming back for another run. It's a 9.4 second difference. Is Twitch ahead or behind Winterwolf? I've got a feeling I'll be ahead. Let's see if they're stupid enough to get... I don't know, we may have a chance here. If this station destroys this ship... Twitch is ahead. Yeah, I thought Twitch would be ahead, because Twitch doesn't have the delay that YouTube builds in, and that I don't seem to be able to do anything about. Last time I tried to take the YouTube delay away, the stream went green. I love how they're just they're just doing side like what's it called, drive-bys of the station. If we can just get rid of that red laser. Come on, green laser. Come on, LDA crew. Let's get a station perspective shot. Okay, we're actually done damage to the front of the ship. By the way, this battle has been going on for 78 minutes, and I can't skip it at this point. Like a 40 mil. Yeah, we need more 40mm on the LDA, exactly. They're coming in for a third pass, Man of Iron. Oh, so how many railgun rounds do we have? We need to get them in, they need to get into green laser range, though. Oh, I think they've learned their lesson. No, they're not. They are coming back in. It would be amazing if the laser won. I'd be surprised if it did. Start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, I'm stopping at 20, Widow Wolf. Come on, here it comes. It's getting back into, it's back in laser range. I'm trying to remember what the button is. There it is. Now we have no UI in the way. Yeah, they're just throwing everything they can. We're stuck here until this fight is over. I'm really sorry, everybody. I'm stuck until this... exactly 20 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out because the sound of the laser is... Oh, there's no change. The plasma was great against our unarmored ships, but it's doing nothing here. This is also why we don't use lasers, everybody. Yeah, Deliver West. If we could disable that red laser, we would win. But the green laser just isn't... Unfortunately, we're hitting the nose, and the laser's at the back. So the only option we've got is for the green laser to burn through 35 armor at the front, 31 armor at the front. 3 hours later, yeah. I wish I could zoom out and turn, and the laser would be less loud. Go to Mars, they said. Research life sciences, they said. Every garrison is begging for the armament upgrade, Brandon. They want anything they can get their hands on. The aliens are so far ahead of us. Imagine being on the station, the battle's been going on for so long, you said eat a sandwich and watch the fireworks. Yeah, we've now been going for 2 hours, this battle has been going on for. I'm still offering the AI a surrender as well. They're out of laser range again. Oh, we're actually, the LDA stopped firing. I think they're out of, I think they are out of railgun range. Oh, they're boosting back in, they're back in railgun range. Oh my god, how long is this going to go on for? Come on, green laser. It's all about you. You're the only thing, the only hope that we have is this green laser. Pew! Pew! The AI is bloodthirsty is what the AI is. It's really wants this kill. Seven burn damage. And then absorbing 7. So we're not penetrating the armor at all is the problem. The laser can't penetrate. Yeah, I think LDAs have infinite ammo. And this thing will have... Does plasma need ammo? Oh my god. There must be a time limit on battles, right? Are we sure the aliens are intelligent? Oh, okay. We've just taken the front of the ship down to red damage. This is literally 40mm against a Dreadnought laser version. Whoever is the little laser operator, like, do you want to see what the laser looks like? The green laser that's doing all the work here is this little guy here. That's the laser there, and then that there is the PD laser, and then that's the railgun, which I didn't actually realize was articulated and tracked. We have damaged it. It just needs to get closer. Remember, you're right. You're right, Sugan Tovan. I'm glad I researched green lasers now. This is, wait a minute, this is the view from the cafeteria right now. Okay, cafeteria view of the alien attack. We still haven't taken damage, it appears, on the layer defense array. They're also not penetrating. At the moment, the aliens are not getting into laser range, though. Let me bring the UI back up. There it is. So we can actually see their path. Yeah, they're staying at range now. Unfortunately, since we put them down to red armor, they're staying at range. Oh, jeez. Okay, nearly up. The LDA isn't damaged at all, no. Kiva 2 is holding strong. This could be a forever siege. Why did I decide to watch this battle? Really, it shows that one use of the battle that went on for 5 hours. Okay, they're coming back around and they will pass into laser range, so we'll see what happens this time. But yeah, there's nothing I can do. He's like NASCAR in space. He's gonna take a left turn. We got some pretty epic music right now. Come on, green laser. Do your work. We will kill him eventually in the grim darkness of 2075, I think it is, or 2057. Oh, he's coming around again. Look at that turn this ship can do. Like, can you imagine what the forces would be like on that? Range of Trench Crusade and the Siege of Antioch. I don't know much about Trench Crusade. Just think about this way: the 50 minutes fighting, watching this fight, says 30 minutes recovering from all our stations tied to the ship. That is true, Brandon. This is something that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on. No. Are they retreating? Wait a minute. Has their... I think they've lost their plasma cannon. I think the aliens might have lost their plasma cannon. No, they're still firing plasma. Never mind. That laser is reacting really slowly. But I guess it's only firing on rounds that are gonna hit. Oh, they're getting so close. The Suit Adventure went on for 400 years. Yeah, that feels about right. They're just... The pilot of this alien ship just wants to do sick power slides. That's what's going on. What's going on here? Oh, that's the battle space. Yeah, they're actually outside the battle space right now as well. The AI is now playing it a lot safer. Surely he's going to run out of Delta V soon. Oh, he's going to come back into laser range in a second. He's pathing back through. No, he's changed his mind. He's pathing away. Every time we start firing at him, he paths away now. Oh, this is insane. I'm really sorry, everybody. I'm sure everyone's loving this right now. Oh, that was a hit. We got a hit. That was a kinetic hit. That was a kinetic hit. 8.4 damage. That did actually hit that shell. Imagine if that had taken out the laser. Just imagine. Some of these shots are getting through. I don't know how. If you over the red section, does it tell you the component damage? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. And it doesn't tell me anything here what's been damaged either. Okay, we did get a hit there. We did get a hit. Every time we start... You notice that every time we start firing, the alien's like, no, we're running away. This battle appears to have caused a localized space-time anomaly. Just give up, aliens, please. We could click on auto-resolve. I could click on auto-resolve. I'm pretty sure if I click on auto-resolve, though, the station will be destroyed. So, what do you want to do? How can I... Hang on a second. Hang on. Does this actually work if I do this?
Target destroyed.
Huh. Interesting.
Target destroyed.
Oh no. Okay, no, I just played it twice. Oh, that's why it plays it twice. Okay. I was going to try and get a vote going. You'll win this. They'll win the auto. Don't risk it. So everyone is here for us not auto resolving, but the fight's never going to end. Look at these sick burns are doing. Wait, hang on, Equinix auto resolve isn't green. Yeah, I pushed that to end the battle. 5 hours later, we're at 212 minutes. Oh my god, Frozen side is red. Yeah. The aliens don't want to end it. The aliens think they can still win.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm just playing around. I'm just checking a couple of things out while we wait. If you're on Twitch, you can do emotes and they will actually bounce around on the screen. Yeah, this is why battles should time out. Now they're not even shooting at us anymore. They're just doing this. What are you doing, dog? Terra Invicta Tokyo Drift. Are they going to engage? You could go for coffee, go to work, Soulwood Hunger, the battle's still happening. Have they run out of Delta V? No, because are they still... Yeah, they're still turning. You should invite the station stuff, invite the aliens in for a cup of tea. Some liberty. Almost 4 hours. Everybody, Kiva stands strong.
Oh, hey Alex R. Dragon. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Thanks for following us, Dragon. I appreciate you being here for this. The longest fight between one ship and a station that has ever occurred in the history of mankind. They're not even attacking anymore. Are they struggling to slow down this turn? Is that what maybe the problem is? They don't seem to be able to cut in. I wonder if that's what the issue is. Something is happening. No, then they just do a sharp turn there. Morning, Demonicus. Thanks for being here for this 5-hour epic. Oh, you know what? The dog wants to go out, so I'm going to let her out. I'm going to leave this running while I let her out.
Hey, Demonicus 110.
Thank you, Demonicus.
Thanks for hitting that follow button.
I will be back in a minute. I'm going to let this keep running, and we'll see if the battle is still running when I get back with the dog. So, back in a second. See ya, Man of Iron. I appreciate you being here. Back in a few minutes, everybody. I'm sorry, what? We won the fight? We actually won? You won 3 minutes after I got up. Are you serious? Oh. What happens if it goes too out of bounds? Okay, what happened? There's the long war most checks out. I think they might have plasma ammo. We actually won. I can't believe it happened while I was away. The Protestants of Project X defeated the aliens in the Battle of Kiva 2. Amazing. Victory for Project Exodus. Kiva 2 successfully defended. Okay, you know what this means? We need to make sure everything has 2 LDAs. Like, it's not an option not to have 2 LDAs. We have to have 2 LDAs. Now, this station is building a second LDA, so that's fine. Kiva 2. I think Kiva 2 was... No, I didn't actually have a second LDA signed for Kiva 2, but we need one. It's just not negotiable. So we're going to have to drop one of these. Now, how are we doing for power? Power consumed, 200 power produced. Perfect. So 2 LDAs is fine there. We only have 2 stations left in Mars orbit. Then we're going to have to go through all of our Mars bases really quickly, and I'm sorry about this, and we need to add LDAs to all of them. A second LDA to all of them. How are we doing for power here? Produced 234, consumed 217. Excellent. Alright, this will take a couple of minutes. We should have spots for all of these. It shouldn't actually be too big a job. Produced 210, consumed 217, so I need another fission reactor array. Where can I put that? What is this? A skunk works, a marine company barracks. We do not need a marine company barracks on this base. Retort station. Figures no threat. It constantly replays Etaplasma, which is the most dangerous weapon. Layer defense array. We'll put it here. How are we doing for fuel power? Power consumption 100. Okay, we are well over power here. After that, we are producing 210 and we're consuming 197. Easy. We need the Pooh Honeypot station. I can very quickly see that there's a marine barracks here. We'll get rid of that. How are we doing for power? Power consumed 177. Available power 180. Sorry, everybody. I'll be as fast as I can here. But we don't want that to happen again, and this is an easy way to stop it from happening again. Fission reactor. We need to. Well, yeah, we'll just upgrade that. And then layer defense array. We've got a destroyed module here. How are we doing for power? Produced 210, consumed 202. Fantastic. Whiskey on the Rock Station. I guess that shows why holding out and not giving up on that fight was the correct play. Because if I had, we would never have actually won that if you hadn't convinced me to stay, chat. So thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate it. What we need to do is rebuild the Mars fleet. Yes, and also rebuild the Mars stations. We currently don't have any stations in Mars orbit that can build ships. So that's actually the first thing we need to do. And I'm going to do that right after I finish upgrading all of our mines, which we're almost done with. What is this, a Xenology Lab? You could become a fission reactor array. 4 more bases to go. Layer defense array here. We need more power, so I'll add a fission reactor array on this military science lab. 210, 197. Yeah, kicking out all the scientists for more guns. That sounds like the way to go. Layer defense array here. We are over on power. Fission reactor array here. 210, 207. Excellent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy Daedalus Shipyard, and we're going to build another Daedalus Shipyard in Mars orbit, I think. But this place is wrecked. What did the Marines get up to here? Is that enough power? Producing 212, consuming 177. Excellent. And then the last base is Brimstone Base. Okay. So now I'm going to head to Daedalus Shipyard. Now Daedalus has 2 LDAs. So this is a perfect. Oh, but Daedalus is using solar arrays, which we may have a problem for. But we'll save the template, and then we will head back to Mars orbit, and we are going to build an orbital in low Mars orbit. Exactly. Who needs scientists? We're going to found an orbital. We're going to take me there. We need a new name for this orbital, so let's get the replit open. Give me a great name for this new shipyard. This is Bramble Station. Oh, UV. We just had a 5-hour battle to save a station in Mars orbit, is what happened. I'm going to apply the Daedalus Shipyard module, but I'm going to replace the solar arrays with fission reactor arrays. And then we'll check the power when I've done that. I think that's all the solar arrays. That's a layer defense array, layer defense array. That's a solar array. Is that also a solar array? So we're producing... Okay, we're fine. 252 power, using 240. So that's our shipyard now under construction in Mars orbit. We'll see if that happens. Let's get back to the war on Earth, which we're still waiting to find out if negotiations will actually fix it. Nepal Bhutan has just got a space. No, it was actually a green laser cannon saved today. Oh no, Racerback. This is in Mars orbit. This station. I do indeed need a good hot coffee. Although it's midnight, so maybe not. So Nepal Bhutan now has a space program. So let's just fix their priorities to the new normal. Because we don't need boost, but we do need mission control. One green laser to do the work. Yeah, the aliens are definitely going to hate us after that. Orbital debris strike. Debris from recent fleet battles in lower space is about to strike Bramble. The debris cloud is spread into a wide pattern. Damn it! Orbital crew into double shifts. Up to 3 modules will be destroyed. Up to 4 modules. We'll go into double shifts, and I need to fix stuff. God damn it. As soon as we build it, it gets attacked. Okay. So I can't just rebuild these, right? Rebuild. There's a rebuild all. Yeah, rebuild all. That's very annoying. One shipyard with 1 LD against an alien ship. They're just orbiting, getting hit by pretty great lasers and ran out of ammo. Then froze because it looked like it took a while. And 3 seconds later, we won the battle. Yeah, I picked the best time to let the dog out, didn't I? Oh, actually, speaking of that, I should have a glass of water. Oh, the aliens will be very angry. Okay. We have a Guardian. Our first Guardian class monitor has been constructed at Daedalus Shipyard. And a bunch of other ones have also been built. So this is our new initiative. These are the Guardian class monitors. They are an upgraded 40mm death stick, which we now know are obsolete. But they're here, and they'll do the best thing they can. So let's get them named. So very quickly we'll get names for these. The first one is the Lady Penryn. Let me just move this so I can make sure I can spell that correctly. So this is the Lady Penryn. Save name. And then the next one, you can tell when I click out, is the Lament of the Moon. Save name. And the last one is going to be called Gaze Upholds the Law. The gaze of 40mm. Okay. So let's combine these 3 into a fleet. And then they're going to transfer to... Is it Crucible Station? Yeah, Crucible Station. And they have just enough delta. They have just enough delta V to be that transfer. Because I'm great at designing ships. Okay. Mexico's joined the European war against Laos. Let's go back to Earth. Keep an eye on things in India. In China, sorry. Okay, the Echo 43 has arrived. I want to take control of that. I need to merge them with Heaven's Regenerators. So now this is the Earth Defense Fleet. It's probably the most powerful it's going to get, with a combat power of 297. But those new ships are here to protect the missile carriers. So their job is actually PD and not to assault with 40mm. Though knowing how I fly my fleets, they probably will end up assaulting with 40mm. Okay, another alien fleet has just arrived in low Mars orbit. Oh no. It looks like the same class as well. Yeah, it's a River Mist class frigate. It is the same class of frigate. Oh no. Okay, well, that's something that just happened. Oh god, the camera's flying over. And a fleet has also arrived in low Earth orbit, and the United Kingdom has joined its own European war against Laos. And the alien fleet is launching for Daedalus Shipyard, which is the hardest place to defend in Earth, because... Oh, crumbs. This fleet is still refueling, because I just added those ships to it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cancel this operation. I'm going to have to split the fleet. I'm going to have to... Actually, I'm just going to save before I do this. Okay, now, what was I doing? Okay, Heaven's Progenitors. Okay, so I need to split the fleet, and I need to kick out all of those new ships. So, Howacha, Poke, Howacha. Actually, the Poke is okay. Howacha. The Eclipse... No, the Eclipse have enough Delta... Oh, we might not actually have enough Delta V to do this anyway. Okay, now the remaining fleet, can you make it to Daedalus Shipyard? The fleet is insufficient. The objection requires 5.4 kps. So something here has less than 5.4 kps. 4.9, you can't come. 6.8, 6.8, 6.4, 6.4, 6.4, 6.4, 6.4, 6.4. Okay, everything else can go. But that one ship has to stay behind. Daedalus Shipyard. They're going to take them 23 hours to get there. The aliens are definitely going to get there first. There's no doubt about it, but we'll do what we can. Oh, okay. Stuff happening at high speed. Okay, Daedalus Shipyard now needs to defend itself against another ship. Here we go again, everybody. Now, the one thing is that this shipyard has 2-layer defense arrays, okay? But we are up against the Dawn Mist and the Luminous Meteor class destroyer. So this has a mag cannon and a mag battery. This just has a laser cannon. This is a dreadnought with a 768 centimeter violet laser cannon. Oh dear, the point defense here is going to be insane. I think we're going to lose Daedalus Shipyard. You know what, things were going really well until this stream. And then people joined and told me that I was going to lose. And I was like, no, I'm not going to lose. We're doing great. We're having the best game we've ever had. Things are going majestically. And then the aliens just decided to bully the crap out of me. What's the nose armor on the Dreadnought? 64 nose armor. 54 and 38. Oh. Green lasers. That's about it. Oh, look at the data. Yeah, this shipyard's dead. There goes one LDA. And there goes the other LDA. They indeed did neutralize Daedalus Shipyard. Luckily we have that copied. No, we haven't Total Warred the aliens yet. We're very close to Total Warring the aliens, but we haven't done it yet. I did destroy one of their carriers. That's how Shipyard's gone. Yes. Crucible Station can produce ships very slowly. The problem we've got... Well, we're gonna...
Policy direction complete.
Okay, we are no longer at war with the United States of America. Look what's in this fleet. I think this is going to be a brutal battle. Do I actually want to take this fight? I think I have to. I don't think I can avoid them because they have way more Delta V than I do. Yeah, we are out of... Oh no, this fleet's not going to be able to make it home because the shipyard was destroyed. Our entire defense force has no Delta V. So they can't go home. Why did I dispatch them to defend? Oh, that's right. It's neutralized, not destroyed. Mishaps is correct. If I win this fight, the shipyard is still there. So this is one of the most important battles. This is one of the most important battles of the campaign. Okay, where are my... Shinobu, this has been brutal. This has been absolutely brutal. No, we have a lot of missiles. Like, we're going to fill the sky with missiles here. I'm just trying to think about our formation. You thinking high wall? Okay. The problem is it's putting our... we actually don't have much of the way of PD here. We're going to lose a lot of ships. Although they're using lasers, so the PD doesn't do anything anyway. I'm thinking about initial velocity here as well. We don't actually want to go too fast. Okay. Primary target is the Immaculate Fury class Dreadnought. We're going to launch 3 salvos at it, switch to the Destroyer, launch 3 salvos of it, and we're basically going to ignore the Dawn Mist until they're both dead. So let's see what happens. Looks like they're defending your station. It does, doesn't it? Here we go, everybody. We're coming in slow on purpose. This is Project Exodus's like darkest moment. Oh, that's right. We will impart Delta V onto the missiles, won't we? All right, full speed ahead, everybody. Can I give a fleet? I think you can. If I select all of them, I think there's a way I can give a whole fleet maneuver. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Yeah, there we go. Engage! Full speed ahead. If you have been seeing a lot of high armor and ships stream, what if it's a counter 40mm? It probably is a counter 40mm. Right, everyone is now accelerating at max speed. The Iceni is here, by the way, the flagship of Project Exodus. It's been in every battle we've had in Earth's orbit, and survived all of them. Okay, half my ships just died. Oh, they're out of Delta V. Half my ships are just out of fuel completely. Oh, my ships are out of fuel. Except for this one. Okay, that's 1 salvo, 2 salvo, 3 salvo, 4 salvo, 5 salvo, 6 salvo, 7 salvo, 8 salvo. Switching targets. 1 salvo. No, they're not firing yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're not actually got all of our torpedoes in range. I can't stop accelerating. I have no way to do that. Oh, for the other ships. Yeah, I see what you mean. Actually, this ship's doing a great job as a distraction. Oh, I'm not paying attention to how many missiles we're firing here. Here comes the missile cloud. And those missiles did not penetrate. That is a complete fail on that missile strike. Let's see how the Destroyer fares. The Destroyer is down. Yeah, I can see the ECM is wrecking our torpedoes. Okay. And that is a victory. We didn't lose any ships. And that is how you beat the aliens at the moment. Kaboom. We saved the shipyard. It's not over. Of course, the aliens won't be happy about that at all. The space forces of Project Exodus defeated the aliens in a battle at Daedalus Shipyard in high Earth orbit. The aliens lost 3 ships. We got 6.6 exotics. To answer the question, I think yes. Nuclear torpedoes are worth it. Okay. Now we need a repair Daedalus shipyard. It's still here, right? Yeah. Shinobu, this stream has been mad. We lost pretty much everything in Mars orbit. We have no Mars defense fleet. We've only on our second turn of the stream. That's crazy. This is like the second or third turn of the stream. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. Yeah, I've got the better targeting computer Razorback. It's just not equipped to those ships. The fleet is not dead in the water because they're at the station. They can refuel them. Now that station hasn't been destroyed, we're fine. So they're available for repair at Daedalus Shipyard. They are repairing and refueling. I'll make sure that they are repair and resupply. It's going to take them 10 days to repair and resupply. And let's just make sure our other ships are also repairing and resupplying. Yeah, okay. Our other ships are also repairing and resupplying. And better lasers since LDS is still fighting with blinking lights for some reason. Yes. Look, arc lasers are nearly complete, okay?
Target destroyed.
Good work. Okay, Echo 46 is now available for tasking. We're going to leave them there for the moment. More aliens are arriving in Astana. Let's just check how many alien armies there are here. So there are 3 alien armies to our 4 armies. Let's send the Tanith First of Only in as well. Get them bloodied. We need their help. See, I've got to... Look, okay, let's just take a second. That was really scary. That, for a second, felt like the end of the campaign. But damn, is this not so much more fun than absolutely stomping the AI? Like... I'm having the best time. Can we make a fleet fuel carrier? We probably should. I don't think I have the modules for it, though. Oh, thank you very much for unlocking a sub, CVHGVG. Sorry, unlocking a emote. I need to get more emotes to add in for that, but thank you very much for doing that. I do have a couple of Frost emotes, but I haven't really uploaded very many. We've got Mark, and we've got the Scientist as well. But thank you very much for doing that. I don't know how that works, because I am terrible at Twitch, but I appreciate it so much. We also have the Scientist. Research Poseidons. Yes, the Poseidons are being researched right now. Oh, you don't feeling. I mean, there's still an alien ship around Mars. There is still an alien ship around Mars. There's very little I can do about it, Crash Test. We've just got to hope that it doesn't get too angry with us. Okay, let's head down to Earth, and we'll sign our assignments for the turn. So, good news. We are no longer at war with America. That's pretty good. We are, of course, still at war with the alien nation. Now, they are at 7 armies at the moment. We're up to 11 armies. We're hopefully going to destroy a couple of them as they retreat from here, though we don't currently have the combat power. Also, I should check if Iran is now able to ally with China, which it is. Fantastic. Okay. Iran control the projects in China from the alliance will finish the attack and want to join each other's war of aggression. 2 nations will be able to forge closer ties 17th September. So, Iran, if we wanted to, can now invade into this territory here. And I wonder if we do this. If we take these 2 territory sectors, we then link up the Caliphate and the rest of China together, which means we have got so many more armies that we can then bring into the war to put pressure on them in India. And they don't have a land border with any of this, with their Russian domain. So I actually think we're going to get the armies of Iran to invade in here. Now, is this a mountainous region? There is an alien army here, but it's very badly damaged, and there's nothing else to defend. So I hope this isn't a mistake, but can I not deploy? I'm not at war with them, am I? So I need to get them to join the war. Okay, so that's one of our first jobs. First of all, Jebediah is going to advise Japan because it's one of our priorities.
I will help them.
I'm going to get Blonde to make sure that nobody is getting a little too unhappy with us. So Nepal, Bhutan. I'm not too worried about Nepal, Bhutan, but China, I think, definitely needs some public campaigning.
Making our case.
Plus, you should just start playthrough with the new beta patch. It's really good. This playthrough has been going on for a while, Rendar, so I want to complete it. I think if I was to do another playthrough, it would be as the Academy, but I'd probably take a break before I did another one. So I might wait for the full release, or maybe do a Cold War playthrough when that comes out, but I will probably take a break for a little while after this. Right, Yoma, I need you to set national policy here because you could join war, right? Yeah, declare war, add alien administration, China war. That's what we want to join into, right? I'm not doing anything stupid here, am I? I think this is the right thing to do. So we'll set national policy here in Iran. Now, Hard Python needs a job. He managed to find the alien activity here, so I think we're just going to keep scanning here to see if there's any alien life forms in this area. Hey, Karthikuda, how's it going? Have a great day. Thank you so much for dropping by. This has been a wild stream so far. I can't believe it's only 12:30 because so much has happened. All right, I think I'm happy with those assignments. Let's confirm them. We will close down all of the losses and wars that have happened in space, and we will unpause the game.
I will help them.
I've heard that the UI is fantastic. There's been a couple of people who said the new beta patch is really, really good. I'll have to check it out after I finish the stream tonight.
I will help them.
Initiating recon.
Okay, the Tanith First of Only have arrived and are helping, and we're now absolutely smashing these armies.
We are now able to search for humanity's new home, Director.
Excellent. So we have built the telescope in Mercury orbit. Question, do you play games like Vintage Story? I've never heard of Vintage Story. What's Vintage Story like? 023 has started to fall asleep. Watch what happens when I wake up. Looking forward to playing some Nebulous Fleet Command in the new year. I cannot wait, Winterwolf. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to try and get some games in over the Christmas break as well. Anyway, insights gained from our alien research have provided small but crucial improvements to our deep space viewing technology. Our new Acer telescope represents an improvement of at least an order of magnitude upon our best pre-first contact space viewing arrays. Our astronomers are practically fighting over who gets to use it. Needless to say, they, along with the rest of our personnel, will graciously appreciate if we continue to protect the Acer's HAB. We now have the tools we need to narrow down a stellar candidate for colonization. Unfortunately, the one star system that we have conclusively established as containing a life-bearing planet with an oxygen-breathable atmosphere, the Hydra homeworld, is the one place we absolutely must avoid. Let's try to find another habitable planet, one with no Hydra in it. The beta is incredible, UI is amazing, they add new options for controlling nations too. Oh, I'm really jealous now. We're having a great game here, though. This is like a really fun, scrappy. If we lose, then we may look into doing that. Peace out with the US. Yeah, we have peaced out with the US. Research a new home project when it comes available. We need to complete these prerequisites. We've done that. And the telescope is now available. It's big. Wow, it's a big... it's on Ice Cube Memorial Station, which I love. Finished easily compared to Minecraft, but for any decision to make the game far more immersive for the 6 onto the side of cosmetic time horror. That sounds wild. I haven't played... Look, if you go really, really, really far back in my YouTube channel, if you go back to 2012... you'll find a Minecraft YouTube series that I uploaded when I was in university. That's the last time I played anything like Minecraft. So that's probably the one thing to keep in mind. Well developed, much more mature survival game. Okay, there's a lot of people talking about Vintage Story, which is interesting. Heaven's progenitors have completed repairs. Okay? They are here, and I was going to say something, and they are ready for war. So let's send them back to Crucible Station, where they'll refuel again. I'll check Vintage Story. Could someone post Vintage Story in... If anyone here is on the Discord, if you could put a link to the Vintage Story Steam Store page in the game recommendations thread, I would really appreciate that, just to remind me to have a look at it, because I tend to go to bed right after these streams, and it's likely that I could forget in the morning. Our research technology team is pleased to report they've overcome significant uncertainty and now able to undertake the Terminal Guidance Systems project. Our shipboard missiles do 10% bonus damage. That seems like a pretty good one. That's okay, Demonicus. Or if anyone has the link to it, just if you could do that for me, that would be great, so I can find it.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Anchor Station now has a platform core, but we don't have the modules to turn it into what I want to turn it into yet. I'll check that we can upgrade it, though. Do we rebuild the LDA? Yes, the LDA are being rebuilt. Doesn't seem to be on Steam? Okay. Let's upgrade this to an orbital core. And the devs are awesome. That's really good news. Okay. Our fleet is now back in action. Let's just merge all... No, do I want to merge all fleets? Yeah, I want to merge all fleets. Okay. Our Earth Defense Force fleet is now back in action and fully repaired and rearmed. We are no longer in chat on the Discord. Of course you can, Timona, because that's what Discord is for. Here, if you try and post a link here, I think Twitch will stop you from doing it. Vietnam is asking Iran to... No, we're not going to join in their attack on Cambodia and Canada. Decline. Vietnam and Constitutional Protector declared war on Cambodia and Canada.
Mission complete.
Okay, we're going to declare war on the Alien Administration in the Alien Administration China War. So we're joining this war. Confirm. Iran has joined the Alien Administration War against... Imagine if I accidentally joined on the side of the Alien Administration. Okay, pause. So now I can order all of these units to deploy here. And I can start, I think, ordering Caliphate armies as well. So let's just... Now, hang on. Let's actually stage the Caliphate armies outside, right? Thank you very much, Craig West. They're automatically refueling Grey Wolf. Or just Google Vintage Story. That's the one thing I'm worried about, Rendar, is this stream is going to end at 1 a.m. for me, so sometimes it's easy for me to forget stuff. I'm not sending the Caliphate armies in case they get nuked. So we're just sending the 4 Iranian armies in. Now, they are only information age, but we'll see what happens. Debris duty. We've identified a piece of orbital debris that will cast close to Daedalus shipyard. That's a really high orbit. While there is no risk of collision, this represents a rare opportunity for us. If we can safely remove the debris, we will improve the safety of space operations in high Earth orbit going forward. The savvier members of our council are also pointing out the significant public relations benefits of such a mission. We can attempt we can pay 15 to deorbit it, or we can gain 50 resources. Let's try and deorbit it. That'll be from the battle we just had. Cool, a probe arrived at a random rock. Okay, we actually got through an entire turn without any disasters occurring. Alright, let's get some assignments set up. So again, how are things looking in terms of... Okay, China's back up to 50%. I want to get that higher. I do not want to risk there being a coup of any kind in China. That's my biggest fear right now.
I will tell our story.
I'm going to get Jebediah to advise again. I need to get him to just repeat that.
At your service.
Hard Python has found more alien assets. So there's definitely... Every time I surveil up there, I find stuff. So let's just take that out.
Heading to the LZ.
And I'm going to get Yoma... I'm actually going to get Yoma to do a surveil here.
Initiating surveillance.
Alright. Confirm. Unpause. Let's go. Calm before the storm. Yeah, it does feel like that did reversed. I definitely get you there. Also promotions. That's a good point. No promotions for anybody. Okay, our armies are arriving in the Mossad region. And that's all of our... Yes, the aliens have Russia, Rendar. They have a lot of nukes. They also almost have America. But I've destroyed their main base with a bombardment from orbit. Let's just make this a permanent assignment.
Eyes up.
Okay, we are taking over this area. Although we haven't actually started to get a... There we go, now we're claiming the territory. Alien fleet... Okay, a new alien fleet has arrived in low Earth orbit. Let's see if they go for us. And that's the rest... That's the Caliphate's armies are now arriving on the Iranian border. What's happening over here? Let me just check that we're not being invaded. No, it looks like the Americans are invading Lebanon. Amazing.
We've moved the needle.
Okay. They are now moving to defend Mossad, but they've suddenly got 3 armies. The United States has declared war on us again, so we're going to have to declare peace on them again. They're moving in from here, but we have an army to defend. So we've opened up a new front. American army moving towards Mossad. Okay, we need to definitely do something about the American armies that are showing up. Listen, an alien fleet has arrived in Mercury orbit. We don't have a lot of stuff to defend ourselves in Mercury orbit. That's quite scary. I'm not going to bother them until they bother us. Although I need to check where my fleets are in Mercury orbit. So Pandora Gatekeepers is a Mishaps Block 2 escort, which is just 40mm. Flying Circus is 2 Huachas. Okay, that's our main defense force. So we do actually have missile launchers here. The Crash Test Block 6 doesn't really do much for us, although it does have 40mm. I think it's got a cannon as well. I've got a feeling this ship... Yes, this ship has a 10-inch cannon because I thought it'd be funny. So it can join in on the defense. Where is that right now? Let's tell this ship to go back. Hang on a second. Let's close this. I want Beef Stroganoff fleet. I'd reselect it. It keeps doing this. Beef Stroganoff fleet. So unselect, select. I need you to head back to only to Ice Cube Memorial Station. Are you at Ice Cube? Oh, you're at Earth orbit. Are you at Ice Cube? Yes. Are you at Ice Cube? Let's send you back to Ice Cube Station as well. No, you have no Delta V, but you can refuel. Okay, repair and resupply. Alien fleet launches for Defense Station Cobalt. Okay, we're gonna have a fight. We're gonna have a fight in Mercury. So I think it's Flying Circus. Yeah, get to Defense Station Cobalt. Losing Defense Station Cobalt isn't the end of the world. It's gonna take us 2 hours to get there. They're probably gonna get there before us, but we might be able to help defend it. Let's see what happens. The violent... Okay, so we just lost the Pal Bhutan to a revolution. I was worried that would happen. They've arrived at Space Station Cobalt. They've destroyed Defense Station Cobalt. We've arrived at Defense Station Cobalt. Can you get to that alien fleet? Otherwise, I think I need to send you back to Ice Cube Memorial Station. Just get there as fast as you can, because that's probably where they're going to head to next. And we'll just hold the line at Ice Cube. Cool. Great, they're back at Ice Cube. They're good for only bears. That's fine. I don't care about losing these stations. They're destroying only bears. The only as long as I don't lose ice, as long as I don't lose Ice Cube Memorial Station, we're fine. Anchor Station. Okay, so I actually had more stations in Mercury orbit than I thought I did. Again, as long as I don't lose Ice Cube Memorial Station, they can take these other stations out. They don't actually have anything on them yet. They just took out 4 stations. Maybe that will help them. Okay, they are now coming for Ice Cube Memorial Station. And we'll have a battle in a second. They called their ship the Misty Mountain, which is kind of cute. Alright, we are fighting at this station. So we're going to go for a... I think I can go for a wall. And I'll get a double layer. Yeah. And then we want max speed because we want to get our missiles in range as fast as possible. Let's confirm. Let's set them as our primary target. And let's charge. Missile bays at the ready. We also have the LDAs to back us up. This station has 2. It has 1 actually, so we need to get a second one built here. Let's see how this fight goes. I don't think they're going to be able to deal with the amount of missiles we're about to fire at them. Yes, they are a good way to get income if you can protect. Anchor had the telescope? Oh! I forgot about that. Oh well, we'll have to rebuild the telescope then. It's not the end of the world. We need to do the ship first. We can rebuild a station after this fight. God, they started far, far away. Are they coming in really slow? They're coming in really slow. Oh, now they're running away. The question is, can our missiles track them fast enough? Is that all of our missiles? Did you just fire all the missiles you had? No, we have way more missiles. Fire everything. This is like that scene in Star Trek. I want you to fire everything. Ice Cube has a telescope. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, shoot that down. That's what you get for messing with Earth. There's the telescope right there. The telescope is safe. Big telescope. They got a great view of the fight. Battle at Ice Cube Memorial Station. The Space Forces of Project Exodus defeated the aliens in a battle at Ice Cube Memorial Station in low Earth orbit. Low Mercury orbit. Got 0.88 exotics. Cool. Ugh. See if we can come back. I worry what you heard was I want all the missiles. What I said was I want all of the missiles. Yes, that was definitely a Ron Swanson moment. Okay, there's another alien fleet has arrived in low Mercury orbit. Is it going to transfer to Ice Cube Memorial Station? It is coming from Ice Cube Memorial Station. We have a problem. How many missiles do we have left on that fleet? Pandora's Gatekeepers. No. Heaven's Progenitors. Oh, they are ready. Are they fully rearmed? That's autocannons. This is the wrong fleet. Beef Stroganoff. Nope, that's the Marines. Flying Circus. No operation assigned. They are not rearmed. Crap. Okay, why are you not rearming automatically? That is the question I want to ask. There is no option to rearm them. I can resupply. It'll take 0 hours to resupply them, apparently. Flying Circus has completed resupply operations, is now ready for new orders. It took no time at all to resupply them with missiles. Okay, we're fine. We have all the missiles. Okay, they've sent 2 ships this time. I think I'll just fire 1 missile worth... do I want to overwhelm, or... This will be a little bit harder. What have these got? Laser plasma, okay. Now we have 2 ships. Again, I'm going to just go for first top speed. We have 2 ships here that can fire missiles. So I either focus down one, then focus down the other, or I split my fire between the 2. Each ship is carrying 24, 48, 116? Is that right? No, 124. It's too late for maths. They're carrying a lot of missiles. I think we can afford to just focus down one than the other. What I'll do is I'll fire off like 4 or 5. Nah, we're just going to hit them with everything. I'm not going to wait for them. We're not... Look, the name of the ship is Proportional Response.
Thank you for the 3 long months of subscribing.
Thank you
Hiltigrant.
very much for the 3 long sub, Hiltigrant. By the way, can you hear that? My bot, when it says stuff like that. Like when Hiltigrant did the 3-1 sub there. Can you hear that, or is it just me that hears it? But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. That means so much to me. You're here for one of the good fights of this stream and not the really bad ones. Okay, missiles deployed. Okay, I want to change targets now. He's out. The question is, are these other missiles going to hit him? Oh yeah, get smashed. Exactly, proportional response. I think we're getting pretty close to total war because the aliens are just coming at us. They're just screaming out of the void and attacking us. But that's another victory for Project Exodus. Whew. The proportional response is you always end the fight with nothing in your missile bays. Okay. First project is defeat the aliens in the battle ice cube station. That's another 0.85, and we've got a cheap petty officer on a different kind of violin, which is funny because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's not an actual ship that's going to be doing a lot of fighting for very long. Okay, I'm just thinking we should probably be building a Hwacha Block 3 at, where is it? Ice Cube Memorial Station. Let's get another 2 of these laid down. So in a hate spiral towards total war is exactly what's happening right now. What kind of missiles are these? These are... What are these? We're using Artemis torpedoes at the moment. Yes, rearm and resupply is next on the list. I can't at the moment. I need to wait for them to become available for tasking. Now I can do it. Okay, that's all those fleets resupplied. Is it too late to change faction to defeat the aliens? No, I don't think we're going to win this war in the long run. Artemis or Baby Poseidons. Yeah, they're very good. Okay. So, let's have a look at how the war is playing out on Mars. No, this is not Mars. Okay. So they've retreated all of their armies across the border to here. Our Iranian armies are currently capturing this territory sector. We also have an alien push into Iran from here, which means that this area here is actually pretty undefended. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do... Now, these unfortunately are mountainous areas, and they're my only 2 entry points. So I'm actually going to send one army here. And I'm going to send one army here. And I'm going to send one army here. Now, I'm mostly sending armies that aren't Chinese armies. US piece is done. I've done... Oh, no, I need a new US piece. You're right. Thank you. And Singapore needs to be defended. So let's send Yoma Mo to do US peace in China. Let me just check that China is the war leader. I don't want to make that mistake. I'm certain it will be, but let's just make sure. European, Vietnam, Laos, United States of Lebanon war. Islam and China. I don't see the US war. Oh, I needed to scroll down. Yes, the alliance leader is China. Okay, so set national policy here to end the war with America.
On my way to the capital.
And then Blonde, seeing what happened in Nepal, Bhutan that last turn, we definitely want to make sure that we're pushing the public opinion in China up as high as we can. So you're going to continue to campaign here.
I will try to sway
and then
the public.
Python, you're going to keep looking for any weird alien bugaboos in Deepest Darkness USSR. Okay. So we've got a split push between these three territory sectors, which I will pull out of very quickly if they react to them. But my hope is that I'm now pressuring them in so many different territory sectors that they are going to really struggle to do something about it. Is this a mountainous region? It is excellent. We've got bonus to defend there. And I have done the defense mission. No, I haven't done a defense mission. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. We need to defend Singapore. Got there just the same time as you did, Kite. Where is Singapore? It's here.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay, so we got a defense mission in Singapore, advisory missions, public opinion, and we're doing a set national policy as well.
Offering support.
Lending my expertise.
I just need to keep an eye on this fight here. Okay, flying circles being repaired. Yeah, we're winning this fight here. Okay, Nemesis nuclear torpedoes are now available to research, but we've already gone in on the Poseidons. What's the alien fleet strength like? What's inbound? There's so much stuff inbound held about. Let's take a look at a second. Breakthrough. Scientists working aboard Not Greened Land have reached unexpected insights. I think that's a typo that's been there for the entire game. The cutting-edge space laboratories available at Not Greened Land, combined with the solitude and privacy granted by its distance and relative independence from Earth, have allowed researchers to push new boundaries at the forefront of science. As the owners of Not Greened Land, we naturally have the privilege of announcing the nature of these new discoveries to the world and saying how they'll be used for humanity's benefit. Are Earth's regional resources stimulated? Yes, they are, Demonicus. Flaunt our scientific prowess to the world will give us a big chunk of science. Use discoveries to increase human investment into outer space. Increases spaceflight boost and mission control investment. Explore for new. That gives us 5% mining output increase. Our ships are built 5% faster. Ooh. Is it 3 or is it 4? Do we want... No, because think about this, right? When we're building ships, a 5% shipbuilding bonus is really good. But when we're not building ships, it does absolutely nothing. Whereas we will always gain a bonus to a 5% increase in Earth mining output. And we're actually running really low on fissile income at the moment. So this will really help out with that. So I think I'm going to go for the explore new methods of prospecting and extracting valuable materials. That has also given us a huge boost, and we now have nuclear-powered penetrated warhead torpedoes available. What this means is we now have access to the Poseidon torpedo bay, a penetrator torpedo that maximizes Delta V in exchange for a smaller warhead. This thing is fast. This module can explode if it takes damage. Yeah, you always just make ships faster, make more shipyards. Exactly. Economy is mandatory. Okay. Now, I want to research operation centers if we have them access to them, so that we can start building mission control stations in Mercury orbit. But it doesn't look like I've got access to them, unless I've obsoleted them by accident. If you see operation centers and I miss them, shout out. I'm getting really tired. It's hard to read. Look at all of these texts that I've obsoleted. Operations? No, it's operations research. No, it doesn't look like we've got ops research operations available to us. It's there. Okay, people see it. Under social science. Operations center. Thank you. Time for a new ship, indeed. Okay, so Operations Center is under... I'm not going to rush research it, though. Let's try... Okay, we're controlling both of these resources. Let's just let everything sit. We're not researching maglevs. Maglevs don't give us a lot right now, Demonicus, in terms of what we're dealing with. We really need weapons, and we need ops. Ops is huge for us at the moment. Ship design. Okay. This should be pretty easy. Clear design. Right, we're looking at building... it's probably a monitor, again, because of the 4 bays. The monitor just is the best choice for us. Yeah, I think it's a monitor. We keep it cheap. Cheap and nasty. Starting with the drive, we go with the Pegasus drive, if I remembered right. We'll just put 6 of those on there right away. Power plant has to be a molten core fission reactor 3. The battery is going to be a quantum battery. The radiators are going to be tinder uplit. Utility modules. Targeting computer Mark II. We're going to need ECM. We're going to need magazines. In fact, I think we'll dump the ECM for 2 magazines. Targeting computer, very important to overcome enemy ECM. And then the 2 magazines to increase the amount of torpedoes that we are able to carry. Hull weapons. This is easy. We go to missiles and we find the Poseidon torpedo bay. And we add 4 of those. Mag weapons, lasers, none of those. No nose weapon. Armor, we're going to add nanotube armor. With the Poseidon, so with the Pegasus drive, we actually... probably in a situation where we can afford to take a little bit. Hey Zerda, how's it going? You have joined the stream pretty much at the end of it, unfortunately. I'll be ending in the next few minutes. I just want to get this ship laid down, this new design. So let's have a think. I'm wondering if we increase our forward armor to, say, 20. We'll put like 3 here and 2 at the back. And then if I want, say, 15 Delta V as an entry level, how much is that? Oh, it's going to be very expensive. Jeez, okay, this is not feasible. We'll maybe dump this down to 10, and this down to 2, and this down to 1. And that only gives us 10 KPS. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, nanotube is definitely the best armor to use. But I'm struggling to get up to 12 KPS. And we're using up so much water to fuel this. Reactor heatsink's too heavy. It could be the reactor, but it's the only reactor I can do. Oh, T-Ram, you've missed one hell of a stream. I think engine armor could be higher. It's very... yeah. The problem, Demonicus, is I need my cruise Delta V to be high enough to do a transfer. At least from the shipyard to shipyard. So these will be built at Daedalus Shipyard. They need to be able to transfer to Crucible Station. They need 12.6 KPS to do that. Remove a magazine for hydrogen containment. Where's hydrogen containment? Okay, that does give us a boost. That puts us up to 15.8. We could maybe go for 13.9. They can make that transfer. Swap to burner drive. But I want these to have the fast combat drive, which is why we're going for the Pegasus. I mean, if I was to switch to the... So this will cost me 481 water. So each ship is costing me a month's water income. So if we try the burner drive, we'll need to use a different power plant. We'll need to use a gas core fission reactor 2. With 6 engines, it has very bad acceleration. How quickly the ship can change its velocity and strategy layer. High cruise acceleration allows ships to overcome a space body's gravity and make toward direct trajectories to destination. At least 100 milligrees is ideal. Ships with less than 10 may face longer travel times to other bodies, especially when launching from deep implanted gravity wells. Ships with less than 0.5 may find interplanet transfers impossible. So this thing has... where's my... Okay, it's sitting at 72 Delta V with this many tanks. So I can drop this right down. Oh, this is a lot cheaper. This is a lot cheaper. We could even bring up the armor. I could put 25, 2, and 2. We've got 14.9 KPS. That's up to 17 KPS. How does that look? That's 131 water, 243 fissils, 206 metals, 45 exotics, and 2.4 fissils. The only thing that's expensive here is the amount of volatiles we need, but I'm not too worried about that. I think this is a pretty good ship. Considering it's a missile carrier, it doesn't actually need to be that maneuverable in combat. The acceleration is not great. I agree with you. But that's what I'm thinking. Does it actually need to have good combat acceleration? Your combat speed with 6 Pegasus engines was about 4G. We got back to 3, man. 1.2 combat accelerate. Faster than Burner, but better with TWR. Won't be able to chase, but able to defend. Oh, anyway, to boost our water for future reference. Yeah, we need to take Ceres, is what we need to do. Might struggle to force engagements. Let me just try one other thing. If we go back to the Pegasus drive, that's a Burner drive. And if I go for, say, 4 of these... It's still not great. 2 engines. It's just so many tanks. I think the burner drive is the way to go. Just in terms of how many fuel tanks we're having to strap to this ship, it's insane. So I can bring this back up to 25 nose armor. Bring this back up to 2. Bring this up to 2. We have super fast beside. Yeah, we don't. Your mishaps is on the nose there. We have incredibly fast missiles. We don't need the ships to be fast. I can sit here with 27 kps delta V, 9.3 cruise acceleration. I'd like it to be a little bit higher. I'd like to go over 10. Right, that's 10.2, 20 cruise. Oh, thank you very much for the, what was that? The subscribe, Targo. Thank you so much. Targa7W has just subscribed. Bird looks like a lot better, yeah. So 14 propellant tanks, 6 engines. The cruise Delta V is not great, but they'll be able to perform reliably. They don't need to perform interplanetary transfers, okay? They just need to be able to travel between Earth and the Moon. They will not be able to chase. One of the things these ships will not be able to do is race the aliens to stations to defend them. So we'll have to try and chase the aliens down. That's the only concern I've got. I could bring this up to 30, but then I've got a very bad cruise acceleration. Let's get, I think cruise acceleration is more important than cruise delta V. I think this is what we're going to do. Who wants to give me, yeah, we definitely need to invest in a better reactor down the road. Who wants to give me a name for this class of ship? First one that comes through in chat is the one that gets picked. All right, see you, TRM. Thanks for dropping by. You're going to miss the radio. Astarte, cool. This is the Astarte class missile frigate, missile gunship. Oh no, I need to change it to a space superiority. Now it's set to gunship. Hopefully it'll be okay. Save design. That's fine. Okay, saved. As long as LD buys time by forcing combat, click search menu. That's a very good point. Crash test. Extra magazine. Render wanted an extra magazine on it. We'll have a look at it next stream because I'm already nodding off and I need to pause the game here. So I am actually going to save the game and end the stream now. I'll go back render and I'll fix that before the next stream, I promise. I'll fix the model. So I'm gonna end the stream here. If you want to hang around, there may be a broadcast from Exodus Radio before I end the stream. If you're interested in that, there's a few interesting songs that I'm going to play, and then I'm going to go to bed. So first of all, thank you everybody for hanging out tonight and watching. I've had a great stream. This has been wild, especially the 5-hour battle for Mars. I'll be back with Alan Wake 2 on Thursday. I want to get some more stuff out over the Christmas break, and I hope we have some more of my normal videos out too. I know it's been a while since I've been uploading my normal schedule. I'll try and get back into that as soon as possible. I hope you all have a great day, morning, noon, night. Please remember that you're all amazing. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me while I play the weird space game. It's been a hell of a fun ride. Yeah, you do need to watch the VOD for that Mars fight. If you want something cringy but fun, hang around for a couple of minutes at the end of the stream. I'm not going to say anything, but I will be watching chat, and I will catch you in the next one. But for now, see you later. Ciao for now.
The stars tonight, see that flash, that burning light. That's where heroes took their stand with Earth's fate in their hands. 6 small ships against their might prove that we know how to fight. But they're coming back with more from the edges of our shore. Time to show them what we're for. beneath their rule. Moscow's next if we stay cool. But our ships are being born, ready for the coming storm. Need your hands, need your heart. Be the shield, take your part. They thought one ship was all we had, but wait until they see 100 monitors rising up, 1,000 crews set free. The fleet is calling. Are you ready? Humanity is rising. Are you ready? Your moment's here. Are you ready now? Earth needs you now. The fleet is calling. The line must be drawn. Your ships are waiting. From orbit to ground, we won't back down. Your world needs you now.
When they ask where you were, when humanity took to the stars, when we fought for our future, will you be able to say, I was there?
Join Earth's Defense Forces today, because tomorrow needs you now.
In shattered Mumbai's morning glow, where neural webs make brothers foes, 10,000 tanks in Beijing streets roll westward where the armies meet, while workers forge the stars' defeat in bunkers deep below. We are children of the void, dancing between dying suns. Every bolt and plate deployed is humanity undone and reborn in the spaces between worlds, where the ancient ones swim blind. We'll build our ark of steel and hope, leave their corruption far behind. The ice knee's gonna speak 40 mil, each round a prayer against their will. Through Tesla gates and plasma streams, we write our fate in bullet streams, while carrier ships like mountain dreams loom dark above us still. We are children of the void, dancing between dying suns. Every bolt and plate deployed is humanity undone and reborn in the spaces between worlds, where the ancient ones swim blind. We'll build our ark of steel and hope, leave their corruption far behind. From Kazakhstan's white steppes we rise, through India's enthralled disguise, past all the bonds that held us here, through layers of our atmosphere. Each factory's a pioneer, each worker's hand defies. They offered us transcendence, we chose transformation. They promised us perfection, we chose determination. In labs and forges burning bright, we birthed tomorrow's form. Not what they make of us, but what we choose to become. We are children of the void, we remember Earth's embrace, dancing between dying suns. Each bullet bears our mother's name. Every every bolt and plate deployed. Is freedom forged in slavery's chains, until humanity's reborn among the stars' eternal flame. Pressure seals and mag boots tight. Through the black of endless night, they said our ships would never fly. Now alien blood floats in zero-G, first warriors of the vacuum sea, teaching Xenos how to die. We never thought we'd hold the line with salvage ships and overtime, but here we stand in Leo's night. While alien wrecks burn bright, they brought their tech from distant stars. We brought our rage and auto-charge. The void belongs to humankind. The line holds one more time. Marine teams in welded plate, cutting torches seal their fate, through airlocks blown to vacuum cold. Our boarding parties storm and flow, station halls run red and slow, where gravity won't take its toll. We never thought we'd hold the line with salvage ships and overtime, but here we stand in Leo's night. While alien wrecks burn bright, they brought their tech from distant stars. We brought our rage and auto-charge. The void belongs to humankind. The line holds one more time. Ice knees guns light up the black, 40 mils on boarding track, while alien ships burn hot and bright. Their tech can't match our spite. From Earth's factories far below to orbital paths where dead ships flow, we'll take their stations piece by piece till vacuum learns of human rage. So drink deep to those who died, floating free in endless night. First warriors to storm the stars with nothing but their bleeding hearts, and salvage guns and overtime, and fury burning bright as suns. The line that they said wouldn't hold now guards Earth's orbital throne. We never thought we'd hold the line, but we have, with salvage ships and overtime. But here we stand in Leo's night, while alien wrecks burn bright. We hold.
In smoke and flame I made my choice. Lost everything but found my voice. Better me than them to pay, as embers took my life away. Now in this strange and foreign wood, I build the walls because I should. Each shelter rising from my pain keeps others safe, keeps me the same. I know how this story ends. Every wall I built just bends into doorways, into homes, drawing those who also roam. But I've learned this lesson well. Some watchers only watch to fail, so I'll keep my distance here, where no one else can disappear. face cuts like broken glass. Notes of thanks I dare not grasp. You saved us, carved into the trees, words that bring me to my knees, because they do not understand. Blood and ash still stain these hands. Every rescue that I stage just builds another gilded cage. I know how this story ends. Every wall I build just bends into doorways, into homes, drawing those who also roam. But I've learned this lesson well. Some watchers only watch to fail, so I'll keep my distance here. Sometimes in the violet light, when creatures show me grace at night, I wonder if I've got it wrong, if isolation makes me strong, or if it's just another tower where I hide and count the hours till everything goes wrong again, and I'm the one who breathes the air. But something's shifting in these walls, like whispers in the watchtower calls. Each shelter draws them closer still, despite how hard I fight their will. Maybe that's my penance now, to build connection though I don't know how, to face the thing I fear the most, the chance to fail another host. And I know how this story bends. Every wall becomes amends for the lives I couldn't save, for the trust I gave away. So I'll build until I